Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Paper Flaps News Network. This is Season 2, Episode 9. Before we get into the news, I wanted to mention that we're currently on a push trying to get to 100 subscribers, so if by chance you aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It'll help me out a lot, and you'll get to see more of my beautiful face. So, without further ado, here's the news. The General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, Xi Jinping, said during a Korean War commemoration that China will use war to prevent war. Ah yes, ye old I used fire to put out the fire tactic. A sheriff's deputy in Florida has apparently performed an exorcism on a child. He then told fellow deputies that if anyone tries to enter the demon-infested house, they should be shot. After the incident, the deputy and his apparent partner were seen driving off in a black 67 Chevy Impala. A dentist accused of inappropriately massaging the chests of 27 female patients claims that it was a commonly used procedure to treat TMJ, which typically causes head and neck pain. After a brief look into his credentials, it seems that he was trained at the same school as the prostate hypnotist I mentioned a couple episodes ago. If you didn't have enough evidence that you were old, there is a petition calling for a Blockbuster location in Ontario, Canada to be preserved as a museum. And if you don't know what Blockbuster is, go hop on your Juul and yeet yourself through Logan Paul's garage door. Australia has banned all imports of hentai and any other adult-related anime products from Japan, causing a nationwide revolt of pillow-carrying, fedora-wearing neckbeards. One hentai aficionado was heard exclaiming, "What will you take from us next? Our furry porn?" One can only hope that justice will prevail. Kazakhstan has launched a new tourism ad using the catchphrase made famous by the movie Borat. Very nice! As part of a response to the second Borat movie being released. A definite change after having banned the first film. This is an example of leaning into the joke, a skill that some people should definitely start learning. Oreo has built an asteroid-proof bunker filled with cookies and powdered milk. You know, just in case the roving bands of gasoline-seeking cannibal people want to stop by for a quick after-dinner snack. A girl was found trying to climb an electrical tower after thinking that it was a rope swing. Apparently she was really high on drugs, that is. And I guess high literally too. Fortunately, she was unharmed, but after finding out the tower wasn't a ropes course, she was apparently pretty shocked. And for our last story of the night, some parents in New Zealand have lost custody of their daughter after it was discovered that she was embarrassed by the name her parents had given her. Tallulah Does the Hula from Hawaii, yes, real name, has been placed into court guardianship so that her name can be changed. This is apparently a normal enough occurrence to actually have had a list of names made that the Registrar General of Births has already banned. Names like Stallion, Yeah Detroit, Fish and Chips, Twisty Poi, Keenan Got Lucy, and Sex Fruit. This doesn't mean that all ridiculous names are caught, however. Apparently there are some poor souls out there with names like Midnight Chardonnay and yes, Number 16 Bus Shelter. I wonder if the parents of that last one ever thought that maybe naming their child after where it was conceived might have been a little on the nose. Thank you again for tuning in to tonight's episode of the Paper Flaps News Network. We really do appreciate all your support. Let me know what you think of the episode in the comments down below. Please feel free to share with your friends and hit that like button. Thank you, and good night.